friends, let's start with today's lovely simple apple pie recipe. Now, for the puff pastry, I will leave a link to how I make my own puff pastry at home, but here I'm using the ready made one. Now, I've taken two large apples and I have washed them well. Then I'm going to cut them up into fours like this and take off the core of the apple. Now I'm leaving the peel on for that little crunchy effect. And now I'm going to slice them very thinly and even slices. They have to be like, half an inch thick. Use a nice sharp serrated knife for that, the perfect cut. And just put them into a steel bowl or into any large mixing bowl. So once all the apples are cut, see, this is the thickness that I'm looking for. And now I'm just going to pour about 2 tablespoons of lime juice or lemon juice. This also elevates the flavor of the apple pie, as well as the apples don't discolor or they don't change into a brown color. So add the lemon juice and then mix it really, really well. Now the next ingredient I'm going to add is about 2 teaspoons of cinnamon powder. All I've done is just taken some cinnamon and ground it to a very fine powder. Now I'm going to add 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Brown sugar is easily available, online or in stores. I'm going to add 1/4 cup of regular sugar. Now, if you don't have brown sugar, then you can substitute it with regular sugar. Then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of corn flour and just half a tablespoon of melted butter. Now we're going to mix all these ingredients really well. You can use your hands too. Just see that everything, gets coated very, very well. And then we're going to let this mixture sit for about 30 minutes aside. Now I've taken this pie mold that I have with the removable base. You can use any pie dish that you generally use and just grease it with, some butter. Just brush it evenly. Now I'm going to dust my work surface with some plain flour and I'm going to roll out my puff pastry into a big circle like this, much larger than the pie crust. I'm going to now put it onto my rolling pin and just lay it onto the base of the pie crust and just shape it to the shape of the pie crust. I'm going to trim off all the excess. We're going to use that, so don't throw away any of the puff pastry. And now I'm going to put it in the refrigerator, preferably whenever you're doing anything else. And now we're going to just make another big round with the puff pastry. This is bigger than the puff pastry mold. And we're going to cut, 10 even size strips. Now I'm using the typical Nyori or Karanji cutter for that lovely effect. And place them, on a plate. Now I'm going to place my apples in this fashion, in this manner, in a circular manner in the pie. At this time, you can start preheating your oven to 200 degrees Celsius or 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 minutes. Now I'm going to pour this liquid that you get at the base of the apples that has all the lovely flavors. So we're not going to waste that. We're going to pour that over the apples. Now I'm going to place 5 strips lengthwise like this. I'm going to take the middle 2, place a one in the center, again on the other side. Then I'm going to lift the other 3, place one on this side, do the same on the other side. And now we're just going to trim off all the edges again. Now I'm going to roll out some more strips because I'm going to put them on the border of the tray. And I'm just going to crumple them up or crimp them up like this with my fingers for that nice authentic look, a rustic look. And then for another effect, I'm just going to take a fork and just, press it down so that we get a nice even kind of a design all over the pie. Now I'm going to brush this with butter. You can even use egg. Just take an egg, beat it up and brush it. Remember to preheat your oven, guys. You have to bake it in a preheated oven. And now we're just going to put this into our preheated oven and we're going to bake this at the same temperature, that is 200 degrees Celsius or 400 degrees Fahrenheit, for 45 minutes. But keep rotating your baking tray. Don't pick up the pie tray. Pick up the baking tray with your oven mitts, and keep rotating the tray every 15 minutes. Keep an eye, because every oven is different, so keep an eye on your pie. And after it's out of the oven, let it cool for an hour. Don't be in a hurry to cut it up or slice it up. Let it be out for at least an hour till it cools down completely. And then you can just cut up these lovely triangular shape slices. My entire home had this beautiful aroma of baked apples and cinnamon. It was just beautiful. So now just slice it up and pick it up with this cake spoon or cake thing which you pick up a cake slice with. And it's all ready to have, and it's best when it's nice and warm with a dollop of ice cream. I was missing the ice cream down that day, but it goes very, very well with a nice big dollop of vanilla ice cream. So try out this recipe, guys. It's simply delicious. I hope you try out this recipe and let me know in the comments box how you like today's recipe. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up by clicking on the thumbs up icon. I need those thumbs ups. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then please do, and hit the red subscribe button that you see below this video. Once you have subscribed, a little bell icon will show up. Click that, because that way whenever I put up a new recipe, you'll get a message for the same. Also, I have more than 500 recipes on my channel, so if you're looking for any particular recipe, when you go to the YouTube app and there's a search button, type the recipe you're looking for and immediately type Akshata's recipes and my recipe will pop up first. For instance, if you're looking for vanilla ice cream with 3 ingredients, just type vanilla ice cream, Akshata's recipe, and mine will be the first. So that's the way to find me on YouTube. I also am very active on my Facebook page and my Instagram account. So both the links will be left in the description box below. You can go and check it out. So thank you so much for watching today's video and being a part of my channel. Take care of yourselves, guys. Stay safe, stay at home, stay healthy, stay fit, and be loving and kind to one another. And I will catch you in my next video sooner than you think. I'm signing off. Take care. Bye.